Hi everyone. Welcome back to the It's Hanud channel. Lovely to see your faces again. So I have a new video for you guys. Very interesting video. I am going to be talking about something I am very passionate about, which is a very controversial and important topic of this era, basically. I'm going to be talking about why we were robbed of Zutara. So, let's get started, okay? Let's just get going. It's 3 a.m. Who am I? I'm Dr. Hind Jones. I'm a certified Avatar expert, and I have a PhD in Avatar studies. And also, I did take one film class last semester, so I think that gives me enough experience and credentials to do this job. Obviously, do I even need to say this? Please watch the show before watching this video. This is a disclaimer. There's gonna be major spoilers ahead. Yeah, you know what? It's your fault if you're watching this and you didn't watch the show. Okay, so first I want to talk about why Katang works. So it was fairly obvious that from the beginning, Aang and Katara, they had a lot of chemistry, okay? So Aang, he has this very carefree attitude, and I think that kind of complements Katara's very loving and compassionate nature. I think Zutara had to mature very fast because of the war, right? Her mom died really early and her dad left, so she was forced to take on the mother role for some reason, even though Sokka is older than her. Make it make sense. So I feel like Aang with Katara sort of compliments her in the way that he's like very carefree, very childlike, so he brings out that side of her. I especially saw that in like season 1. That was really cute. I could see the chemistry. It was working a bit for me, I guess. Yeah, so like I said, they make up for what the other lacks. So Aang, he helps Katara to realize that she's just a kid and she needs to have fun. She's literally 14. And also Katara, she's very mature for her age, so I think she helps Aang, realize that he has this huge role to play in the war. Yeah, you know what? I think I copy and pasted this from some website. If Katang was better developed on Katara's side, I think I would have been okay with their choice of choosing Katang as like the final canon pairing. But I felt like it was mid. Anyways, so now I'm going to talk about why Katang is sus, okay? Listen up, I have a lot to say about this. First of all, Aang is 12. Well, 112, but like, he's basically 12. But Katara, she's 14. When you're 14 as a girl, you're kind of already, matured. You got everything, all your assets, they come out at that age. And when you're a 12-year-old boy, you're prepubescent, your balls haven't even dropped yet. So I don't know why it makes sense that a 14-year-old girl would go for a 12-year-old boy. Listen, I have been a 14-year-old girl, and let me tell you, there's no way in hell I saw a 12-year-old boy and I was like, yes, this one I like. Nah, I was after all the old boys, the boys twice my age, fucking BTS, bro. So this is just factually not gonna work, okay? I'm just saying, I'm gonna talk for the girls. When we were 14, we did not see 12-year-olds as potential love interests. Anyway, next slide. Just look at his head, bro. You're telling me she would go for this bald boy over my boy Zuko? Nah, that's just not right. I'd rather ship Sokka x Katara. Another point is that Katara exhibits full mom behavior towards Aang. A lot of Katang shippers, their argument is that no, Katara does show affection towards Aang. Oh, she like hugs him all the time and she kisses his cheek and he blah 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 blah. The affection that she shows Aang, that is motherly, okay? She hugs him, she holds him in like this very mother-like way. Like, just look at the hug over there. That is like a lion protecting her cub. That is not something romantic. It doesn't make sense. She does everything that a mother does, okay? She comforts him, she nags him. She literally pretended to be his mother at one point in season 3. I think he relies a lot on her for comfort and like confiding in her. You see so many scenes throughout the whole show. I don't know, to me that's just That's just something a mom would do. That's just mom energy right there. So you're telling me Katara saw this bad boy turn good, someone who has daddy issues, he's angsty, he's edgy, he's a hot older boy, and he has abs, and you're telling me she chose this bald child who's 12 years old, and did I mention he's a child? Anyway, so I feel like, you know, Katang, we always look at what Aang wants, right? We all know that Aang likes Katara, but what does Katara want? You know, it's not clear. A lot of the times when Katara does show some romantic affection towards Aang, it's like because of some external force. Yeah, she just sort of feels like a prize that Aang wins because he's the Avatar and he saved the world, he defeated the Fire Lord. Yeah, it feels very one-sided, and I think we need to consider more of what Katara wants. We know what Aang wants, but what does Katara want? Okay, so in this episode, Aang is about to go and try to take down Ozai, and right before he does, he kisses Katara, right? Like he sort of just jumps on her, kisses her. Let's look at like how Katara reacts to the kiss. Is it surprise? Is it delight? What is it? Y'all telling me that this is two-sided? That this is reciprocated love? Bruh, she just like, she looks so uncomfortable. I don't understand Katang shippers. I really don't. Like, how do they see this and they're like, yes, Katara likes it too. Trust me, she loves Aang, yes. And there are just so many examples of how Aang idolizes Katara so much. Like this scene here where it's like Aang dreaming of Katara. It's so cringe. I feel like it's just classic horny 12-year-old boy hormones. Okay, this scene is actually the worst scene. Like, this is what did it for me, okay? After this, I was like, nah, I can't support this ship anymore. So this is the last scene that Aang and Katara have until the final fight. Katara is like telling Aang, hey, I'm like really confused about this whole thing. There's a war going on, you know, I need time. And what does Aang do? He pressurizes her. He's like, but I kissed you and you like didn't say anything back, and what the hell? He even goes as far as to kiss her. Nah, that's as hell. Then the scene ends. And then the next scene of them together is their final kiss scene, confirming their relationship. I'm sorry, did I miss a couple episodes? Now about Zutara. So why would have Zuko and Katara been a better ship? Example A. Understandable. Example B. Getting spicier, it's pretty good. Example C. Come on. Example D. There was just so much potential in Zutara, I feel like. You know, I've read some fanfics here and there and some good shit. There's some good shit out there. Yeah, more comparisons between Aang as a potential love interest and Zuko as a potential love interest. So we see that Aang, he really idolizes Katara, right? As something that she just isn't. He puts her on this pedestal of like, she is the perfect girl. But he doesn't ever go beyond that. He doesn't try to see her flaws. He ignores them. I feel like he doesn't really understand her. He just wants to keep seeing her as this perfect person. On the other hand, Zuko sees Katara for what she is. He sees her as an equal, doesn't put her on some pedestal, he just sees her as another person. Another thing is that with Aang, Katara has to mother him. But with Zuko, because he's older and also sort of mature, she doesn't mother him like everyone else. Yeah, I just think that's like something healthy for Katara more than getting with a boy that just idolizes you. Okay, this is long, but these are just a bunch of points of why Zutara is just chef's kiss. So first of all, come on, it's enemies to lovers, guys. They also have like a yin and yang going on, you know. Zuko's red, he's fire. Katara is blue and she's water. It complements everything with their fan art and their relationship. It's really cute. They also share a lot of similarities, like they both lost their moms at a young age and they both had to mature fast because of the war. Like I said before, he treats her like an equal, not like a mother. He also sacrificed his life for her and he did it with no hesitation. That just shows how much he cares about her and how much they've developed. And looking deeper into their relationship, the politics of the relationship would be impactful, right? Just imagine the future Fire Lord marrying a Water Tribe peasant, or she's kind of a princess. That would declare officially that the war is over. And you know, now looking at Aang's perspective, right? I feel like Katang even messes with Aang's character because her being with Aang made his victory in general feel very cheap. I think the creator's role for Aang is to be this child being forced to fight in a war because he's an avatar, right? Forcing all this responsibility on a child. Him not being in any relationship would have made more sense to his character because then it would look into themes of innocence. Yeah, so that's why I think his romance feels a bit forced. Okay, in conclusion, I think when you initially watch Avatar as a child, you will see that Katang is better because when you're a child, you're like, oh my god, he's the Avatar he won, oh my god, yes, he deserves Katara, she's who he's in love with, and he did all this so he deserves her and they are perfect, I don't care. But once you mature and you grow up and you realize that Aang's love towards Katara is sort of like puppy love and that Katara's love is sort of maternal, you see that Katara actually deserves someone who she doesn't need to be a mother figure for and someone who can take care of her. Perfect candidate for that would be Zuko because he also matured fast and he would be able to take care of her in the same way that she takes care of everyone else. Basically, Zutara is superior to Katang, and if you think different, you are just wrong. Sorry. That's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are below. Also recommend some juicy fanfics, please. I'm asking for a friend, by the way. Just saying. Thank you guys for watching. This was my presentation. It's 3 a.m. so instead of sleeping, this is what I'm out here doing. So I hope you guys appreciate this video. I put a lot of work into this, a lot of research into this. A lot of this stuff you can find online. If stuff seems similar, I probably copy and pasted it. Thank you guys so much for watching and all the support on the channel. And see you guys later.